Hello my little bills, hey, and welcome back to another shady little video. So today we're going to be talking about my Ancestry DNA results, and I would also like to apologize for how echoey it is. Don't know if you can hear that on camera, but yeah. So I had my Ancestry DNA done at about Christmas time of 2019. Oh, okay, sorry about that, guys. We got a lot of stuff going on right now. Had a text from one of my sisters. So where was I? Or Christmas of 2019. And so did a bunch of other members of my family. So basically what you do, if you already know, when you get the kit, you spit the tube, you register it, you mail it in and send it in, and then I believe it's 6 to 8 weeks later, after you set everything up like it should be, you'll get your DNA results in and you'll be able to look at your heritage, like the migration patterns of your ancestors, and people who are related to you who've also taken the test. So yeah, my mom had already done this, so I knew a little bit. I was able to figure out who my grandfather's biological parents were because he was adopted, which was pretty cool. And I already had a general idea on both sides of my family what my genetic makeup would be, because at the time I'd been into this for about a year and a half, so I was able to trace back some of my lineage. Like I know my dad's side, my maternal side, was pretty much Eastern European. We'd always been told we were Czechoslovakian, Hungarian, Slovakian, Slavic. I can't talk. It's quarantine, y'all. But yeah, and I kind of knew my other side, my maternal side of my dad's family was English, Irish, Scottish, Dutch, Switzerlandish, Swiss. That's what I'm looking for. And a little bit of German, but I wasn't expecting much German. And I knew my mom's father's side, her paternal side, was Irish, Scottish, English, German as well. And then I knew my mother's side, my mom's maternal side was very German, very English, very Scottish and Irish. So that's my kind of background to that. So I kind of already knew that stuff. But that doesn't mean there aren't going to be surprises, boys and girls. Okay. So let's take a look. I already have my DNA pulled up. So now the first and the biggest amount of DNA, which kind of surprised me, well, my mom's very German, and after my dad got his DNA done, I found out he was also extremely German. So I am 55% Germanic Europe, which includes, where's that Germanic Europe? The countries that go up and around, that border, we're looking for, that border Eastern Europe. So that doesn't surprise me too much. But I inherited German from both of my parents, so I have a huge amount of German. I'm 55% Germanic Europe. My second biggest amount is England, Wales, and Northwestern Europe, 16%. But I would like to also remind y'all that this has a range on it. So I could range anywhere from 0 to 21% English, Scottish, and Wales. And that does not surprise me at all. My next largest amount, which does not surprise me, because my grandfather, who was adopted, was a redhead, is 11% Irish and Scottish. And then next is Eastern Europe and Russia. I am 10% Eastern European and Russian. That amount is kind of small to me, but my dad's about 50%, and I inherited a lot of German from him. And I have a migrational group where my ancestors kind of came from Poland, Slovakia, Hungary, and Romania, which was not surprising because that's where some of my ancestors came from. Well, at least Slovakia and Hungary that I know of. Now, we're getting down into the smaller amounts. The three smallest amounts, which are kind of like trace DNA, is Norway. I am 5% Norwegian. I am 2% French and 1% Finnish. Those all came from my mom because they all show up in my mom's DNA as well. And then, so that is my little map. I'm kind of from all over Europe. I'm a white girl. But that's not all. We also have migrational patterns. So, one of my biggest migrational patterns is the Ohio River Valley, Indiana, Illinois, and Iowa settlers. So that's all from, and yeah, you have like a timeline where you can overview and stuff. You guys, I love Ancestry. And you can see because your little ancestors pop up. Yeah. So yeah, okay. So this includes Indiana, Illinois, and East Iowa. Can I please see this? So this includes people from Ireland, Scotland, English, I can't talk. So this includes settlers that were from England, Wales, and Northwestern Europe. And then there's a smaller group in the bigger group, which was Western Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, and Southeast Iowa settlers. Now, my next largest group is Northeastern states settlers, which was also from England, Wales, and Northwestern Europe. And then that's broken down into New England and Eastern Great Lakes settlers. So I'll leave the limit on that. That's all that. And then lastly, this is the one I find the most interesting because I do have relatives that were from these regions, well, ancestors. But I'm obsessed with Canada now. I want to go on a giant road trip to Canada. And that makes me seem like a loser, but guess what? I am. Deal with it. Okay. So my final group, region-y,